Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest account overview. Today we'll be doing an account overview on an amazing mini rally lead slash rally trap. It had started off as a rally trap, and the owner, Aussie Man, is going to be turning it into a rally lead as well. So we'll take a look at the account. Here is 694 million Myte currently. This is his fake gear, so he does bait in fake gear. He is baiting rallies as well, so he does rally lead, plus he does rally trapping. His rally trapping gear is really good, and he has two currently set up sets. One's a range set and one is an infantry set, and we will go over those today. So we'll go over everything in the account. I also got to tell you guys about the giveaway. There will be another code in today's video, so if you're looking for the codes. Also, the last code will be posted on the Discord, so if you are not in the Discord, go join the Discord, because I will make an announcement in the Discord on how to win that. So make sure you're in the Discord for that. I will have that in the description down below. Just click on the link, it will bring you there. So anyway, so we'll go over that. We'll actually go over the troops first, just to get that out of the way, because it is a rally trap, so troops are very important. It currently has 25.6 million troops. He is going to be turning this into a tier 5 account. So when he turns this into a tier 5 account, he's going to have about 500k less of each tier 4, but he's going to have about 500k more of each tier 5. So, or did he say 300k? It's 300 to 500k of each. So he's going to basically just turn the tier 4 into tier 5. So his tier 4 count will go up, or go down, sorry, but his tier 5 count will obviously go up, because there's currently 0 of them. He also has almost 6 million in each tier 2, with about 7 million tier 2 archers. So those are his front lines when he's actually taking rallies. With those amount, he can probably take a double rally-ish, triple rally, depending on how well it goes, because nowadays if you get countered, you are losing quite a bit of troops, so only a 7 million frontline might not be enough for a triple rally nowadays, but he does have really good gear, so that will help him out. He currently has, I think he has the counter research done on the account, plus he has the counter hero, so he's got Chronicler, and he's getting that up to actually gold very soon, so I think that's one more pack round that should get it to gold, if I think Chronicler has at least 10 in each. So correct me if I'm wrong if you are buying the Chronicler and it doesn't have 10, but maybe it's 15, but I think it will get up to gold on the next round, so you have the max counter there. He does not have the counter hero yet. He is currently I guess he's thinking about working on that, hasn't even started that one, but he does have the counter research done, so he's got full counter done through the military. He's got a bunch of stuff done in military, through his research, just mostly for attacks and stuff like that. Gear, he is currently trying to get up to tier 5. He is getting quite close to doing that, and I believe he's only I'm not sure which one he's going to be unlocking, but I'm not sure if he's going to do Cav or not, because he doesn't really have a Cav blast right now, so he'll decide that once he gets there, but he's currently working on that, getting some extra stats through that as well. I guess we'll just go over all the research right now since we're here. Nothing in Wonder March. Sigils, he just has some of the attack and HP stuff done on this one, doesn't actually have a Sigil thing done. Familiar Battles, I think he has up to level 4, yeah, up to level 4 completed, has not done any of the level 5. It's pretty, you don't really need that. It's a lot of extra research there. He might eventually do that if he wants to go up. I think he only has pack 3 unlocked on this. Yeah, so only pack 3 for familiars. Military command, just up to breakthroughs, so nothing in there. Army leadership, he has up to the army offense here. He's got the wedges unlocked, and he did some of the army offense as well in there as well. Upgrade military, he has some extra quick swaps because he is doing a rally lead, so he does need those quick swaps for his gear, so he's got 5 quick swaps in there, plus he has the bigger army as well. Defenses, not really important. I have Monster Hunt, I think he only has level 2, yeah, so he doesn't have any Monster Hunt, so all his gear has gotten through actually buying packs and stuff like that, and everything else is there. You already saw the military, has the counters done here, so that's it there. So if he actually does go into Fury, he does have some extra stats here. You can see all the extra stats he gets. Some of these are from his research, and the other ones are actually from the new update from the artifacts, and we'll actually just go over the artifacts right now since you can see that. We will get to the gear because the gear is pretty amazing on this account, but we'll start here. You can see what he has for artifacts. Mostly it's just up to level 5 and anything. It's not really smart to go past level 5 when you're first starting, because it starts getting very expensive to actually upgrade those for the research things needed. These things, what are these called? records, or I guess records is what they're called. I actually didn't know what they were called, records. So yeah, you need 80 to actually get up to level 7. So once you get past level 5, it starts getting very expensive. Same for the enhancing and stuff like that. Once you actually get past a certain star, it starts getting very expensive to get those up. So this is actually one of the better ones, King's strategy. But yeah, you can see the stats he gets from there, and you can see all the ones he has in here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but the legendaries are obviously better than the purple ones, which are better than the blue ones. So he hasn't really done any blue. He's done some of the legendary ones and some of the purple ones. And again, it's only up to level 5. And that's actually the smartest way to do it if you're starting out. If you're a huge spender, obviously you'll be getting those up higher. But if you're a lower spender, I would suggest going up to level 5 on the ones you can, especially the purple and gold ones. And don't go past that unless you start spending quite a bit of money after that. So that's what it is. I'll also show you, actually, let's go into his gear because you probably want to see his gear here. So this is his gear. No, this is his fake gear. So this is the one he has. He's currently upgrading one piece here. It is a blue cup. He's going to be making that a purple cup for his fake gear. You can see he also has 3 mythic cups on there with some tempering done. That's in his real gear. So we'll actually we'll show you his infantry set first because we are an infantry talent. So there's no point in me going to the other one, switching talents, and then switching back. So this is his infantry gear. Quite good. He's got 2 mythic champ pieces in there. He currently has a firewall plate, which he will be switching for a terror shield once he gets it up. He's going to be currently working on that. So that'll be his first thing he's going to work on. He has 3 mythic cups, so it doesn't really need any more. He currently has mixed jewels in there because he only has 3 cups. He doesn't have like 9 cups. So he would just need to switch the jewels around if he wants to change stuff around. He is currently down on some stats because of that. You can see he only has 1 terror jewel in one of his stuff. So if he added an extra terror jewel in his other 2 cups, that technically will raise his infantry stats by 20%. So keep that in mind when we look at the stats. Also, he's not in Fury, so his Fury stats will also be higher. So we saw the Battle Fury, so he gets an extra 15% army attack, 9% army, or what's called infantry attack, and was it just like 4% or infantry HP if he goes into Fury. So these are all the extra stats. I'm not going to throw him into Fury because I'm doing his account overview right now, and I don't want him to get zeroed or whatever. I don't know his kingdom very well, so I'm not going to be doing that during that. But I will just show you the stats without Fury for this. So he does have 815. Again, if he had 2 extra terror jewels in his gear, that goes up by 20%, so 835. Plus, if he goes into Fury, that goes up another 9%, so almost what is that? 9 or 844, right? Yeah, 844 is where he'll be if he goes into Fury, and he has those extra 2 terror jewels in there if you wanted to do that. But obviously he has it set up for mix, so that's kind of how it goes. Plus he has his range jewels in because he has a range set which he uses cups for. So I'll show you the range set after. I'll probably change the talents for that. But you can see his stats here. Infantry defense is 273. Again, if he had terror jewels in there, it'd be 270. What it's called, 293. I can't do math in my head. Plus his other stats if he's in Fury. So yeah, again, you just have to take my word for it. Plus his army of stats here, so those will obviously go up if he goes in Fury as well. So that's what he's currently running for that. 442 army HP, 163 army attack. I don't think he has an ultra boost going either. So that is his battle hall. Where's his altar? Where the heck is his altar? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Again, everyone's places are all different, so I'm going to find them. So again, he doesn't have an Ultra Boost. Obviously, those stats can be much higher with the Ultra Boost, plus he doesn't have a leader because he's currently shielded, so his army attack stats could be much higher if he had a Ultra Boost and a leader doing that. So keep that in mind when we're showing all the stats. They could be higher if all those things going in. Okay, so that's his infantry set. I'll go over and actually put him into mixed talent so you can see his mix set, because he is a rally trap. You want to see that. I believe this is the right talent, so let's just make sure. Yeah, that looks good. So put his trap stats on. I'm going to try and switch as little as possible to save some of his gems, so I don't have to do that. So we'll go into his Bada Boom, which is his actual like army, or not his army attack, his mix set. So he has 3 Mythic Champ pieces in his mix set, 3 Mythic Cups with some tempering done. He also has the Skull Crusher on there and the Storm Tassets. So we'll take a look at all the pieces. Champion Helm here. You can see all the stats there. This actually gives 105% gold production rate. So if you are looking for a gold hyper item, actually this is probably one of the best in slots, and then you can get tempering on there and throw your gold protection up there. So if you have a lot of money to waste in your gold hyper, this is a great helm for you. But it's also obviously really good for a mix set as well. So again, there's also the Champion Light, which he does have a little bit tempering there. You can see the stats on there. It's also good for training if you want to use it for training speed, 14.2% when you're tempered up to 1 there. And then we'll take a look at the other Mythic Champ piece, which is the Champion Plate. This also gives you your upkeep reduction by 72.8%. And I believe if it's max tempered, it actually gives over 100% reduced upkeep. So you'll always be at 0 upkeep. Obviously, if you want positive food, all you have to do is pop a boost, and that should give you positive food for that. Again, sorry, I exited out, and you probably know all the other pieces pretty well. Skull Crusher here, bunch of army attack and some range attack, and then the Storm Tassets, which give really good cabin infantry attack, which army HP and army HP, or army defense and army HP as well. So again, we'll take a look at the stats at that. Again, no fury, ultra boost, anything like that. He's got 600% infantry attack, 556 range, and 479 cav. He does have a lot of what's called champion jewels in his set as well, so it's going to have some extra HP in there. So he's got 498 army HP without any boosts, fury, ultra boost, all that stuff. So probably closer to 550 once he actually gets all those on. Same thing with army attack, 191. Those would be quite a bit higher with that, and same thing with his army defense. So he's got quite a good mix set here for this. Again, he also has a range set. I'll show you that. Where's the range? Might be missing some range at oops. Let's take a look at his talents and see what his mix set is. Yeah, so he's going to be missing some range in his set here. How much is this? This is missing about 6.5% there. I'm not going to switch them all the way to range talents just to show you these stats. It's kind of stupid if I did that. So yeah, he's missing like, what is that, about 8% there, 6% on the other one. So he's missing 14% if he changed the range talents here. So he is at 814, so in talents he's closer to 830 or 828, something like that, plus fury and all that stuff. So quite a bit higher. And again, even in his range set, he is missing a bunch of worm jewels. So technically he is missing 3 in his set that are taken up by infantry attack jewels, which you don't need in a range set. But again, he is using it for mix, he's using it for range and infantry, so that's how he's set up. But with 3 more worm jewels in there, it's 30% more. So he's over 850 just with all those things. And then obviously he gets army attack stats as well. He's got 460 army HP sitting in this as well. So so he's well over 850 with all that stuff. So really good. He's got 316 range HP, and where's the range defense? 274 range defense. So that's his range set. So those are kind of the sets he has. He has more tempering done in his range set. Obviously, you can see that. He's got 4 on the helmet, 4 on the worm rod, 3 on the boots, and then the cups also have tempering done on them. Nothing on the Mythic Champ piece. It is a lot more, I'll show you right now. It is quite expensive to temper these Mythic Champ. What? I clicked on the cup, apparently. I meant to look at this. Anyways, 28 you need to temper the champion plate. So that's why the champion gear is way more expensive to temper, because it takes you, even just for level 1, 28 Astrolite to get 100%. So yeah. So you can see how the percent rate is here, but yeah, 28 to get 100% just for level 1. So it's very expensive to do the tempering on that, where let's say a worm rod at level 5 only takes 10. So much cheaper to do it on the worm rod, probably much more worth it. based on the actual stats you get from tempering it, especially how little astrite light you need. So doing the like the boots here, let's say getting that up is only 16 at level 4, where level 1 on that is 28. Where's it the cup here? What's level 3 on the cup? Level cup, yeah, even on the cup is much cheaper. Up to level 3 it's still only 28, where the mythic champ piece is quite a bit more. Let's see, what's this one? At level 1 is only 8, so yeah, way better. So anyway, so those are his sets there. He's got his infantry set there, which he's going to change up once he gets that. Range set here. I'm not sure if I can even make a cav set. What does he have for cav? I guess I can use this. I'm going to make a fake cav set here. Does he even have drums? It's only gold, so no. Never mind. I'm not going to try and make a cav set. He hasn't made it at all for that or even tried it. He does have a speed set here. I can show you that. That's his speed set. Then he has his mix set here and his infantry and range. So those are his 3 sets. So again, he can lead as that. He does have some Pack 5 familiars, so I'll show you his familiars just on his wall here. So he's got 3 Pack 5 familiars on his wall. All these are the ones that trigger at 4%. These are really the... Oops. These are really the only ones that are really good at being on your wall, because the other ones are at like 8%. You got to lose quite a bit of troops to actually have these go off. Even at 4% with 25 million troops, it's quite a bit still. So the 4% ones are the best. Then he also has, what does he also have? He's got a piercing strike, which just reduces what's called infantry HP. So if you're sitting in range, this could be a good one to have just in case, especially if you're taking like a triple rally in range. You might want to use this one on your wall, because it's going to reduce the counter from that, because the infantry HP would be down by 40%. So he also has a bunch of other ones he could, but the Pack 5 familiars are usually the best. Just because they do so much damage, and they can reduce the damage you're taking from that. He doesn't really have many pay-to-play heroes. His pay-to-play heroes like Berserker is only purple here. Lore Weaver is blue. Songstress is blue. Watcher is green. So those are the army attack ones. He does not have those up on this account. Again, those are really only good for defending. So if he's trying to transition into a rally lead as well, they're not really useful for that, so they're not really the best ones to have. You can see he doesn't really have many heroes, because he was a rally trap on this account, so his amount of heroes is quite low. I'll actually just take a look at his might and everything, and you could take a look and see how he is. Oops, that's the wrong one. Well, no, that was the right one. What am I talking about? Anyway, so he's got 367 million might and troops. That's from his... again, his 2 million of each tier 4, and his close to 6 million plus of each tier 2, so that's his current troops. Buildings 10 million normal, quest is 63. That's pretty low actually for most accounts. A lot of accounts I see over 1 million, so under 1 million is quite good for quests. Obviously there are some accounts that are much lower, but you would have to really build that right from the start to not put quests in there. Research is 293, which was actually higher than I thought after going through all his research. I didn't think it was very much, but I think the familiar slot 4 and maxing out that up to 4 actually added quite a bit of research, so I think that's where most of that comes from, because he doesn't really have anything else. He doesn't have wonders or anything done. Player level is normal. Hero armies 10 million. That's pretty normal as well. He doesn't have a crazy amount of heroes in his thing. Familiars 5.7, which is pretty good considering he has 3 Pack 5 familiars in there. Artifacts 1.5 million, and again, he gets pretty good stats for that amount of might. So, again, actually, where do I look for his total stats from familiars? Where is it? Here's the total stats. So we can see the total stats he's getting from his familiars here. Got 12% infantry, 4% cav, 9 or close to 10% range, defense, HP as well. Then with leader, he's got an extra 6% for infantry, 11% for cav, 11% for range, the defense, and then HP there, and then his Fury stats you can see as well. So again, I didn't go into Fury to show you the stats, but they could be much higher if I just went into Fury, just because, again, he's got extra stats from that. So I think that's pretty much it on this account, especially since it's a rally trap. I mean, there's a bunch of other things in his bags and stuff. You don't really need to go through all his bags to see what he has. There's nothing crazy in there for that, because, again, it's a rally trap. He is currently just building some luminous gear just for tier 5. He doesn't have it yet, so he can't actually make any tier 5, but he's started on making it before he gets that. I think that's pretty much everything. He's pretty much full infirmaries, so he's got 675 infirmary space, so if he takes some rallies, he can actually save some troops. So again, everything else is pretty much normal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this account overview. Shout out to Aussie Man for sending that, and apparently his guild is recruiting, so if you want to be part of his guild, they're rebuilding. So it's the Gang des Filets. It is it's a French guild, if you didn't get that from that. Yeah, so they have 55-100, so they need some more people in their guild. So if you're a smaller person, you need a guild and looking for that, they are recruiting. So shout out to Aussie Man again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.